without any further delay, I would like to call on stage Nabaroon Goswami sir to take our next session. It will set to ignite the critical topics of lightning protection for structures and personnel in disaster management, for which I would like to call him. Through this session, Mr. Goswami will share invaluable insights on safeguarding both structures and individuals during lightning-related issues. So I would like to over to Nabaroon Goswami sir.
I've opened my eyes to a new world, and I was unknown to ham, and what ham world is and what ham can do, that I knew, but I didn't know. So there's so much of going on in ham. But I will say video will speak a million words, so it will save us time and it will save me a lot of. So have a look at this. So just have a look. I thought all of you were sleeping, so I wanted to wake you up. Right? So this is a very unique case which has happened in Mumbai. That is the reason I wanted to show you. A lot of damage has happened to CCTVs, ACs, and the first time there was FIR against the developer, a very renowned developer in Mumbai. This happened in Borivali, and 4 flats lost their air conditioners, laptops, lot of gadgets. I don't know ham equipment was there or not. If it was there, it could have pumped off. Definitely, there was no way a ham equipment will survive this kind of a strike where AC and panel got burned. The court gave an order against the developer. FIR was filed. This is one of the unique cases I wanted to show you in Mumbai. So, this man is called Mr. Dhananjay Desai. He first filed the FIR against the developer. The developer showed him an NOC saying, my building is lightning certified, so I don't need to pay you any compensation, right? Then, not satisfied, this group of people went to the court and they dragged BMC, the Bihar Municipality Corporation. So anybody suffering lightning damages, please drag your PWD or your things to your court. The courts are giving compensation now. So this is one of the cases where they lost a lot of equipment and they were all compensated. All air conditioners, laptops were compensated by the developer. Okay. This is a very recent one, happened last week. A girl was standing under a tree in Ghaziabad, which is just near Delhi NCR, and she lost her life because the lightning fell on the tree, and it has become a very big news. So a lot of people, and I will especially say that LRIC with Colonel Sanjay and Dr. Ramesh, they are playing a very stellar role in this, and I am fortunate to be associated with you now, guys. So this is another case where lack of information cost this young girl's life. She was standing under a tree. গাছের উপরে বাজ পড়েছে, গাছ ধরে দাঁড়িয়েছিল মেয়েটা, সঙ্গে সঙ্গে ইলেকট্রিকিউট হয়ে গেছে, 95% বার্ন, কোনো চান্স নেই, রিকভারির কোনো চান্স নেই। গাছের নিচে দাঁড়াবেন না, কারণ গাছটা যখন ওর উপরে যখন বৃষ্টি পড়ে, যখন ওটা মানে ওয়েট হয়ে যায়, it becomes a conductor. So this is a case. খুব রিসেন্টলি 2 সপ্তাহ আগে হয়েছে, just 2 weeks back. I have thousands of them, but I don't want to show all of them to you. The tree got stuck and it started burning from inside. I don't know, the origin is unknown. I don't know if it is Indian or if it is most probably it is from California in US. So this is how destructive a lightning can be. It's a huge tree, it's a very, very big tree, and the lightning somehow got inside. So just imagine an equipment, or a lot of you are using antennas, especially I would say DOT, Sachin Singh. DOT uses a lot of antennas and equipment and telecommunication as part of their SOPs. I think if you can give some kind of lightning protection, what do's and don'ts, what kind of things, and the best the agency to do it is right here. LRIC is going to we can work together. So do's and don'ts, DOT must give that if you are using antennas and you are doing radar on your terrace, what sort of and especially ham people using ham antennas, then lightning will not spare anybody. So lightning protection for structures, yesterday a lot of it was covered by Colonel Sanjay, and you very well know what is there. Depending upon what sort of terrain you are, what sort of equipment you have, or even whether you're a personal user or it's a corporate user, you can choose. You can choose a Franklin rod. Simple Franklin rod costs you no more than 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, right? If you are a person, if you're going to use it. But if you have a club, or if you can pull in money, go for a proper lightning protection system. So I am engaged with a company from Europe, which I believe the Europeans still have a lot of good technologies, and we get it in India, and a huge number of that is being installed not only in India, in Bangladesh also have installed the lightning protection system. Okay, this is the English report of the same girl who got electrocuted while standing under the tree. So this was covered in a very, very big way. This is how dangerous it is. So I don't know whether we can give her any compensation, but let us see. Okay, the government is very happy to give you 4 lakh rupees. That's it. 4 lakh rupees per family if one person has died for the entire lifetime. That's peanuts. That is nothing. It should at least be on a rural area. It should be 25 lakhs. In the city environment should be a crore. But we need to. Okay. Just 2 months back, I don't have any presentation, right? I'm just going to show you some pictures and I'm just going to give you a commentary and that's it. 2 months back, I was in a hatchery. Hatchery মানে বোঝেন ডিম আর মুরগির যেখানে ডিম মুরগি পোষা হয়, ঠিক আছে, ওটাকে হ্যাচারি বলে। This hatchery is in Rewa, Madhya Pradesh, which is a very dry district. It has got some mountains in it. And they have repeated lightning strikes and they contacted me through a consultant. And they said that why don't you come down and have a look and suggest what to do. So I looked up the chart and I said Rewa is completely dry. I don't know, this rainfall होता है वहाँ पे? बोला rainfall होता है और lightning बहुत हुआ है. So lot of damages, their dealing equipment and all that was completely burned. Panels got burned, and even lot of chicken died, which is their inventory, which is their the main next. So lot of chicken. So I just wanted to show you in a rural setting. This is a rural setting, but this is a company. This is one of India's biggest companies. But their main inventory got struck by lightning, and there's a lot of economic loss. Next. So this is just the factory area. Next. We said it. Okay, this is. This cable I wanted to show you. This cable was inside the office. Okay. There's a difference between a lightning strike on an external object and when the lightning surge travels via the wire or the cable inside your office. This cable was inside a shelter. So once the lightning struck, the lightning surge traveled inside, and this is the damage that it has caused. I literally opened the insulation with my own hands. It was just melted and it was just soft and soggy completely. So this is how dangerous lightning is. You can see more. So my only suggestion will be, please go for lightning protection systems. All ham users, if you are again, because this is a ham summit mainly. So if you have your own personal ham users, if you go for a cheaper Franklin rod. But if you have a group, if you can put in money, go for a proper lightning protection system. So this is an urban setting in Delhi NCR. This is a very tall residential tower. this kind of system is put as the highest point, as Colonel Sanjay was just talking about, that your antenna should be at least 2 meters below the highest point, which is where the lightning protection system should be there. So this system we imported from Europe. So these are European brands. They are expensive. Corporates are mainly using it. This is a residential society, by the way, very big residential society. That's got 19 towers, and we have to provide because very high end. So depending upon your terrain, depending also on your budget, please do not take lightning very casually. It can damage, it can kill, and we have plenty of examples. Okay, this is a rural setting where we put up a lightning, where they asked us to put up a lightning protection system. They were willing to pool in money through the Gram Panchayat and all that. So it can be done. It's not that even the Gram Panchayats don't know about good lighting protection system. They know. The only thing is that support from the government is missing, but everything can be managed. Last slide. Okay, this is again how this kind of lighting protection system has got a huge radius of protection, 70 meters protection radius. So these are typically they follow the French standard, and Europeans are the pioneers in this kind of lighting protection system. These are very radically different from Franklin rods. Okay, so I am involved with this company from entire Asia, in fact, right from Dubai till Malaysia. We are also now doing work, trying to open up African market as well. So, okay, now one more thing which I wanted to quickly, this is the last two things. Personal, people who are in disaster, personal, for them. These are EMI shielding gaskets. These are also, again, origins are from the European technology. These are EMI and EMF proof gaskets which you can use in your office, in your equipment. Maybe hand users can use it. We can talk about it in much detail, but this will definitely provide a shelter. These are all proven technologies of EMI gaskets. There are gloves, there are shoes, there are EMI, even suits for personals. This is a protective clothing for electromagnetic radiation. People who are in the disaster management and people who are in doing this kind of work, they need to wear this kind of suit because they are in the first line of fire. Once it just happened in Iran where there was an earthquake and a whole setup, actually it was set up, disaster relief setup, which was set up 1 kilometer behind, got struck by an earthquake and the whole setup went underground. So this is also a new thing that possibly not many people in India know about, the use of it. I am trying to get it into India. These are again from European origin. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nabaroon sir.